Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut, and we're still back in the UK, and it is a little bit greyer than LA. But the sun's a little bit out. We've got winter sun today. I want to start this week's episode with a conversation about negativity.
Oof. Which as British, we're very, very good at.
Yeah, so I just recently done a podcast, and one of the subjects was online negativity. If you want to see that podcast, just click up here. It's available now. Now, online negativity. I can honestly say, hand on heart, that I have never, ever in my life put a negative comment on someone's social media.
Yeah. So I always
hand on heart.
I always have the same conversation. So 10 years of social media, my personal social media. Obviously, when I was learning the geese and I was doing stupid stuff,
you would have got a lot.
I would have got a lot more, but now not so much, because it's more just about the cars and a little bit of my life and lifestyle sort of thing. So I don't get it as much now. But back then, core, it was brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
For me, it takes a certain type of person to want to go out there and say something negative. Let's test this, right? So get in the comments and try and say something positive, because it's got to be easier to say something positive than negative. Like, that's a load of chavs drive that, so-and-so this, so-and-so that.
Money can't buy taste. What do you know what taste is? It's subjective.
Absolutely.
If someone wants a rose chrome gold Cullinan with 24-inch spinners, that may not be your cup of tea. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Or the owner.
Right? So one man's class is another man's trashy. That's the one that winds me up the most. And I did say this upstairs when we were going to record this. The problem is with highlighting this, people will probably get in the comments more now because, again, negativity, I just wind them up.
One thing, so if you're going to get in the comments with a negative comment,
be constructive. Don't just say something generic like, oh, money can't buy taste.
Why don't you finish that negative comment off with how it's made you feel? Because there must be a feeling inside. There must actually be a feeling inside when you talk. I can't grasp it. I simply cannot fathom why someone would type something negative, press enter, and sit back and go, I've achieved. So why is that? I'm asking you the question, why is the internet and the UK so negative, and how does it make you feel? If you've put a negative comment before, how did it make you feel afterwards?
Should we end this like 3 minutes of moaning on a positive though?
Yeah, let's end it on a positive. What positives we got going on?
An amazing 3-car handover.
Yes,
amazing 3-car handover.
So 3 cars in for conversions, all from the same business owners. They tailored them all. They had interiors, 3 mega builds, which you're going to see in a second.
That ain't no record though, is it? Because one of my colleagues has just sold 5 cars.
Yeah. Off the back of this conversation, you can't be negative.
So I'm going to go negative now.
What you're going to do is you're going to use your troll account when it comes out on the YouTube video.
Money can't buy taste.
On that note, let's go to the 3-car handover.
Behind me, we have 3 110 Defenders, which are all going to get the urban treatment, not just on the exterior, but on the interior as well. So each of these Defenders is individual spec to the customer. So they're all business partners. We'll go in slightly different on each one so they can tell the differences. So the first step is to take it to the workshop to get the interior stripped out.
So positivity continues. Next Rolls-Royce Ghost is going through build. You can see here, doesn't this look beautiful when it's all in carbon? I mean, we did do this earlier on in our career. We did a Range Rover SVR with full front and rear bumpers in carbon. If I'm honest, it didn't look that great. But you can see, obviously everything's hand laid. This has all been test fitted as well. So we're gonna have a second Ghost available in Phantom Black. I think that's the right color. So that's two really cool builds that are going to finish off the end of the year. We've got the first UK Range Rover and we have the second Ghost in Phantom Black. Now I want to ask you guys, what is your favourite build of the year? See this poll up here? Click on it, tell us what your favourite is, because we are going to do a final edit of the year on the 29th of December. It's going to feature everyone's favourite cars. Your cars, not our favourite, your favourite. Click on the poll, let us know what you think. It's coming soon.
Hi guys. Now, you're obviously very familiar with what we do to the exterior of our vehicles, but we thought that we could probably touch base a little bit more in depth on what we do to the interior of the cars. Now, what better way to do that than to have a look at what we're doing to the 3 Defenders that we've got going through with some very special interior modifications. This trio of customers have bought 3 cars into us, 2 black cars and 1 blue car. Now, the blue car is having this orange stitch interior, which is going to look fantastic. The 2 black cars are having a blue and red stitch. Now, the good thing about interior modifications is that we can go as far as you want. You can have any colour stitch, any colour leather, whatever you've seen, let us know and we can match it. It's amazing the amount of work that actually goes into making them look like this. I mean, it's a very intricate process. You know, the leather doesn't just come in a rectangular shape or the shape of the seat, it comes in the shape of a cow. It's got to be cut, it's got to be designed, it's got to be all put into action to create this. Now, if you've got a Defender that you've been thinking of changing the interior of, whether it be the colour, the design, the whole seat, then get in touch and we can look after you. So aside from the last car that's being completed of the orange interior, these lot are ready to go. The last thing to do now is get them back, get them in the cars and get them back to the customer.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of Raptoring the whole truck.
Yeah.
You know, like proper June desert.
I'd rock the out of that. How many miles it done?
You'd rock out of that. I think it's done like 30,000, but we'll have that till it dies.
Yeah.
We will literally have
Can
that.
Can I have that, Ed? Please. I mean, let me pretend that I've got a coffee as well, because
this has gone from a new product launch to you like almost begging me for a car.
Can I have?
Let's start with a product launch.
But okay, but let's stick a pin in the previous conversation though, yeah?
WX-4 Ballistic.
Is that what you're calling it?
WX-4 Ballistic. This is going to be a dual product launch in the next couple of weeks.
So aggressive.
We've just tooled the widetrack arches for our Defender 130, and rather than put these on a Defender now and show everyone, it's going to go on a 130. Bad boy, armoured looking ballistic truck.
Nice.
What do you think?
I really, really like them. And they look like the sort of wheels that would be on a bullet bomb proof, London proof.
Yeah, like they're like Hummer, sort of Wrangler style.
Looking.
Yeah, mean
looking.
They come with a new centre caps, which we haven't featured yet, and we've also got a set of these for a Grenadier. Yeah.
Are these not the Grenadier ones? Are these?
No, so we do these in two styles. We've got a 20-inch for a Defender, which obviously you put a big chunky tyre on, so if you're going for that Baja Beach look, you can have that. Or we've got our normal 22 by 10 with the staggered offset, so you can go for our normal look with an oversized wheel. We have a set for the Grenadier, and we're going to put them on a car now.
Hi guys, finally we've got these 3 awesome Defenders in the departure lounge ready to go. And actually this is Heather's biggest handover, isn't it?
It is, yeah, with the full wide track, vented bonnets, and then also the Recaro conversions that we've got in these 3. Now we struggle to show people these conversions because we don't have much on them. They're quite rare to come across, especially with this huge spec. It's really nice to see 3 similar specs, but then completely different stitching in each one to match the calipers as well. Really nice touch.
Yeah, it really makes it personable for that person who's owning that car.
Yeah.
It's their own interior, that's their colour, that's what they want. Now I'm going to kick things off with this. This is my personal favourite. I love a UC5. I think it works on the Defender so well. And what else I love particularly about these 3 cars is that the caliper colour matches the interior stitch. It just adds to that extra level of individuality. I also love the exterior vented carbon fibre bonnet. I'm a big softie for that part. It looks phenomenal, provides so much aggression, so much road presence.
So second in line, we have the Tasman Blue Defender. On this one, we've got the orange calipers with the gloss black WX1s. No vented bonnet on this one, but it still looks awesome altogether. So the orange caliper matches the stitching on the inside, same as number 1 with the red, but it looks absolutely awesome inside.
And last but not least, we've got this 110 on our satin black WX3 alloys with again a carbon fibre bonnet, my favourite, with satin black contrast and the beautiful blue calipers.
By far, the blue caliper choice is definitely my favourite. Going through to this blue stitching, it couldn't be a better match between the stitching and the caliper colour.
It's electric.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then the ambient lighting on the inside, just a little touch between all of them. We managed to get the ambient lighting to match the stitch colour throughout all 3 cars.
That's another tick for Urban. Right, guys, get in the comments, let us know which of these 3 Defenders are you picking for your driveway.
Is it?
You actually be seen on your face.
Why do you know what annoys me? We always have to film on a Thursday. It's when I'm looking my worst. Because I'm 7 days into a haircut. It's haircut Thursday, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. Because nobody notices the difference, only you. Just saying, nobody notices the difference. Anyway, how many minutes are we into the episode
It
now?
must be nice though to always look the same. Because you've looked the same for 8 years.
Well, no,
someone
no.
messaged, I'll put a picture
That's
up of
not
you
my
and you
choice.
and Tom, and someone said Simon doesn't age, which is nice.
No,
but
I
I said yeah, because he's looked 47 for 10 years.
What, you said that? I was just about to say we must be about 17 minutes into this episode and there's going to be a barrage of positivity after the intro that
Yeah,
we
but
did.
it's different when
And
it's
then you
face to
just ruined
face.
it.
It's different when it's face to face.
You just basically,
real
like-
friends talk to your face and and say nice things behind your back. That's what
Okay.
real friends do.
But you just
I just
had a
did the
pop, but the
opposite,
only thing
didn't
the only thing that I have real paranoia
No,
about.
you don't. You look like Jason Statham.
Too late will be the cry when the man with the bargains has passed you by.
And what was he in? The Expendables. I feel expendable at this point, so I'm
do.
going to start being nice.
Anyway, you should get your hair cut, mate. Look. What happened this week? So we had a positivity session at the beginning of the
that was
episode,
nice.
which was good.
It's like an intervention.
Semi-rant, be positive, everyone. There should be an array of positive comments in the section. WX-4 armoured, ballistic.
mean looking
It's
wheel.
going to look cool. Defender 130 coming very soon with that build. New Range Rover, first one in the UK, coming next week.
I don't think Cam's enjoying himself. He literally just did the biggest yawn behind the camera. Did you see? Oh, was it a sneeze? Oh, you go like this. Oh, this geezer waffling on again.
He's the man behind the negative comments as well, I think.
Do you reckon he's got
I think
loads
he
of-
films it and then he trolls us.
Yeah. He needs a haircut.
He does need a haircut.
Chris, can you get on Cam's hair? Look. He looks like a baddie from Karate Kid, like Karate Kid 4 or something like that. Do you know?
He's going to do this. On that note, we will see you next week. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe.